This is undoubtedly the most prosperous economy in history, and it is growing faster than ever. There are more than 10 million people with millionaire fortunes and almost 536 people with over $1 billion, all of whom started from scratch. Today, we are going to reveal the secret behind these impressive numbers that many people don't want you to know. Practically all current millionaires and billionaires are first-generation rich, meaning they accumulated their wealth over a lifetime of hard work. Dedication is the key. These millionaires come from diverse backgrounds. Some had a high-quality education, while others had fewer educational opportunities. Some graduated from prestigious universities, while others didn't even finish high school, but they all share a fundamental characteristic. They reached the impressive mark of $1 million by acting with determination and consistency, learning and repeatedly practicing the habits that lead to financial success. People who managed to become millionaires were often interviewed hundreds and even thousands of times, both privately and in groups. Some of the most in-depth studies on millionaires were conducted by Thomas Stanley and William Dano and are detailed in the book The Millionaire Next Door, which sold nearly 3 million copies. Nowadays, all newspapers and magazines seem to have stories about one or more people who accumulated wealth by doing certain things in a specific way, and what these people achieved, you can also achieve if you know what to do. Think like a millionaire. You become what you think. If you really want to be rich, achieve your financial goals, and retire comfortably like a millionaire, one of the smartest things you can do is develop the thinking and action habits that have helped hundreds of thousands and even millions of people become millionaires. These essential habits for financial success can be learned just like any other habit through constant practice and relentless repetition. So, comment something like, "I think like a millionaire." Just comment, "I think like a millionaire." And when I see your comment, I'll give it a heart because I know you'll be the first millionaire in your family. Now that you've commented, let's continue. The first thing we learned about the thinking patterns of millionaires is that they have the constant habit of thinking in terms of financial independence. Most of the time, from a young age or at a certain point in their lives, they focused on achieving concrete and well-defined financial goals. Then, they disciplined themselves to make any necessary sacrifices to achieve those goals. They organized and coordinated their entire financial life, including their investments, insurance, and spending, in a smart and strategic way that helped them continuously move towards their financial goals. Most people, however, have opposite habits when it comes to money. Instead of thinking about accumulating wealth, saving, and achieving financial independence, most people tend to think more about spending and enjoying every penny that comes into their hands. Often, these people even borrow money from friends or use credit. Every year, between 600,000 and 800,000 Americans declare bankruptcy due to accumulated debt from spending far beyond what they could afford. At some point in life, we all reach a crossroads. One path leads to earning, saving, and accumulating wealth, while the other leads to earning, spending, and going into debt. As a responsible adult, you have the freedom to decide which path to follow, regardless of the path you've taken so far. You have the power to choose the direction you want to go from now on. It's crucial to understand that this choice directly impacts not only your present, but also your future. Those who choose the path of financial discipline generally enjoy incredible freedom later in life, being able to achieve dreams that many can only imagine. On the other hand, following a path of reckless spending can lead to constant worries about debt and an unstable financial future. Therefore, reassess your priorities and remember that small day-to-day decisions can have significant long-term impacts. The key to achieving financial independence and becoming a millionaire is to take full responsibility for your economic life. Many people never do this and, instead of controlling their financial situation, they spend their lives relying on luck, hoping someone will come to save them. These people often buy lottery tickets, gamble, and hope for big success in the stock market. Additionally, they are constantly worried about money and expecting a miracle. In reality, making a lot of money is not something that happens overnight or by chance. Almost all rich people meticulously organize their financial lives, making their wealth increase by 8 to 10% per year with the money they worked hard to earn. They are not looking for quick get-rich schemes or easy ways to make money. They are patient, persistent, and have a vision for the future. They impose on themselves the discipline of saving and accumulating money year after year, following a meticulous and strategic approach. They don't engage in risky speculation, unnecessarily risk, or seek quick and easy ways to make money. Thanks to their methodical way of thinking about money and their consistent actions, their wealth increases every year. In the end, they surpass the $1 million mark and generally continue to surpass it, further consolidating their fortunes. Business philosopher Jim Rohn wrote that becoming a millionaire is not that difficult, but that's not the most important thing. The most important part of becoming a millionaire is the person you become while accumulating $1 million. It's a wonderful idea to get rich, but the real transformation happens in your personal development. You need to develop a completely different mindset from that of an ordinary person who lives worried about money for almost their entire life. If you want to achieve your financial goals and keep your money, you will have to develop a character, personality, and habits completely different from what you have now. I remember that my financial advisor once told me, "The first million is extremely difficult to earn, but the second is almost inevitable when you become the type of person who can accumulate $1 million or more. You will be equally capable of earning the second and third million. Even if misfortune strikes and you lose all your money, you will be able to recover it quickly because over time you have become the type of person who can be a millionaire. Once you develop these characteristics and mindset, you will never lose this ability." However, more than simply acquiring wealth, the journey to becoming a millionaire involves personal growth and the development of crucial skills. You learn to deal with challenges, make informed decisions, and adapt to changes. This is the true essence of achieving financial success, transforming yourself into a stronger, wiser, and more resilient person. And it is this transformation that ensures that, even in the face of financial adversity, you have the confidence and necessary skills to recover and continue progressing. Therefore, as you embark on this journey, remember that the value lies in both the destination and the path traveled. The path traveled by the first habit of millionaires is perhaps the easiest to recognize: frugality. Rich people are extremely careful with their money, distributing their resources very cautiously and investing after careful consideration. They never buy new things when they can acquire used ones and never rent if they can borrow. As the English saying goes, take care of the pennies and the dollars will take care of themselves. According to Stanley and Dano, most millionaires don't buy new cars. They wait until a good brand car is 2 years old. When they buy cars, they only buy used cars about 5 years old, and even then, only after a trusted mechanic checks to see if everything is in order. Once they are sure it is a good purchase and the car is in good condition, they buy it and still keep it with a 5-year warranty. Then they use the car for about 5 to 10 years before exchanging it for another. The value of a new car drops on average 20% as soon as it leaves the dealership, and after 2 years, almost all cars lose between 31 to 50% of their value, even being in excellent condition. Buying a used car in good condition, often covered by the factory warranty, can save you thousands of dollars that can be invested and grow with compound interest, helping you achieve your ultimate goal of financial independence. Those who became millionaires developed the habit of saving and investing from an early age. Renowned multimillionaire Clement Stone wrote, "If you cannot save, the seeds of greatness are not in you." George Clayton, in his bestseller, The Richest Man in Babylon, highlighted that the key to financial success is to pay yourself first. He recommends saving at least 10% of your salary before any other expense throughout your professional life. Humans are creatures of habit and quickly adapt to any external situation or circumstance. If you save 10% of your salary and get used to living on the other 90%, you will soon adjust to a slightly simpler lifestyle with which you will also feel comfortable quickly. Living at this other level will become a habit, and you will stop worrying about it. Adopting this mentality of frugality and financial discipline, it brings several long-term benefits by controlling unnecessary expenses and investing wisely, creating a safety net that can bring peace of mind in times of unforeseen events. Many millionaires emphasize the importance of avoiding impulsive purchases and valuing only what truly adds value to their lives. This approach is reflected in how they choose all aspects of consumption, from clothing to electronics and real estate. They recognize that every penny saved is a step closer to financial stability and freedom. The discipline extends to the habit of regularly investing. Millionaires understand the power of compound interest and leverage this knowledge to make their money grow exponentially. Therefore, it is common to see them maximizing contributions to retirement accounts, buying diversified stocks, or investing in real estate. They know that the real secret to wealth growth lies in the consistency and longevity of these investments. To apply these concepts in practice, start by reassessing your consumption patterns. Ask yourself before each purchase, is this really necessary? Can I acquire it in a more economical way? By creating this awareness, you begin to adjust your habits and will notice that small savings accumulate and significantly contribute to your financial independence. As the saying goes, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Achieving financial success is a continuous process that requires dedication, discipline, and patience. By adopting the habits and mindset of successful millionaires, you can progressively build a solid financial foundation and ensure a prosperous and stable future. Remember that the key lies not in the amount you earn, but in how you manage and grow your resources. With the right approach, you can achieve your financial goals and enjoy a life of abundance and tranquility.